Good morning. It's Coffee and Comics with Cliff, and we've got Reverend Bleeker. Are you ready to hear my testimony? Let's find out.
Yeah.
I feel it's very important to have that disclaimer because I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth, but this is my show, and I want to feel free at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or wherever time it is you are. I want you to know that I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about.
That is perfectly acceptable, my man. It's 10 a.m. where we are. You know what? It's nighttime where some other people are, so that's fine.
It is, and I appreciate them tuning in from all over the globe.
That's
you
true.
know,
That's true.
So let's say hello to the chat. Oh, take action and rewind. Thank you, Beckerman. Of course, Las Cruces from New Mexico. Oh, he was beaten. My Nerdy Collection. Hello from Augusta, Georgia. Oh, he was first. Oh,
Las Cruces comments on every one of my videos. Thank you, Las Cruces.
He's amazing. He's amazing. Brian LCS. Oh, good morning. Okay, so my testimonial today to the Reverend Bleeker is, he said, why did you have to pick a coffee show? Why did you have to go so early in the morning?
Why so early, man?
And I have to say, it's Brian, a minute that you created that Saturday morning power vacuum, in those 46 seconds in which I acted quickly, I thought to myself, normally I'm a big old bottom, but once in a while, the universe calls upon me to go and fill a hole. And I needed to fill this vacuum that you were creating by moving Breakfast with Brian to Sunday. So here is Comics and Coffee with Cliff.
So what you're saying is you're a superhero.
I'm a superhero for.
Oh, he's filling cosmic holes like it's important. This is very important stuff.
It is important. You know, if you don't catch those cosmic holes, like Galactus just slips into your universe and it's over.
This is big, man. This is big.
John's Comics for Kids. Yes, an extra church session. Hello. And then good morning from DJ Wise. Awesome. Who dat is here. Thank you. Good morning. Bleeker is omnipresent, as Chris likes to say. Good morning from Rob's Fast Exit Comics. Heading to the donut shop. Love it.
Ooh, nice.
Canadian Survivalist is in the house. From across the pond and time and space, it's Dr. Who from the Spiral Dimension. Yeah. Oh, and Trigger Jim. Oh, you blessed little bitch. Good morning. And Amanda Waller to you today.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Phil, good morning. And Phil, I wish I had my selection of creamers, but I actually have a selection of creamers upstairs now, thanks to you. So they'll be making a debut probably in 2 weeks.
I'm not sure.
Good morning, Frog Brawler.
I'm not sure I'd wish an Amanda Waller on anybody.
No, because that's the trigger Jim. That's the trigger Jim of it all. Do you know that?
No.
So I started getting really upset with DC Comics and Amanda Waller, and it's become like this whole thing with me and Mark. So every time I've appeared on Gary B's channel and Jim is live with us, Amanda Waller comes into the mix. And Gary's like, Cliff, no one mentions Amanda Waller. It only happens when you're here. And I'm like, that's because Jim likes to trigger me. He's Trigger Jim now.
All right, Trigger Jim. There he is.
There we go. Good morning, Lady Fantastic.
Yeah.
And new segment, Extreme Creamers. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna have to do a double explicit.
Is that after coffee Extreme Creamers? Is that what you're
I don't know. Listen, I mean, I'm a heavy creamer. I don't know. Are you an extreme creamer, Bleeker? I mean, like, how are you filling those nerd holes?
Definitely. I like a lot of cream. That's if I'm gonna put cream into something, there's a lot. In fact, if I'm having coffee, it has to taste like coffee cake. Oh, we were talking about coffee, right?
We are, maybe.
Yeah, coffee. I thought.
Sure, it's coffee.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying, I love to experience coffees. Oh my God, Katie has arisen for us.
Katie.
That's love.
That is love, actually. She's awesome.
She is fantastic. She is super great. And how on earth you know what I love? I love when my old videos like suddenly have like a little viral spurt out of nowhere,
I
And
don't
I'm
get
like,
any viral spurts. It's annoying. I
I
want
know.
some spurts. I want viral spurts. This is bullshit.
Actually, I don't. I only want YouTube viral spurts. Let me be very, very clear, because that is a very weird, sick fetish that I cannot support or get into. Not that I like to judge, but this is one I will judge on. So like that's something I'm concerned about. Yeah, you see that? Like, I don't need this. Like this, we don't need this to. We don't need this to be propagated. This does not need to happen. All right. If you're into that, I hit me up for some counseling. I will send you to a good counselor.
Oh, I need counseling. That's for sure. That's a fact
Oh,
check.
I mean, like I could be your sex counselor. I'll be very happy. There's lots of new and experimental things that I think you'd be very happy trying, and it's okay. We could do a religious style where I'm just covered, in a sheet. So
Huh? It's 2024. The world's a new place, man.
the world is a new place. Oh my God. Here we go. Antiseptic spurts.
That's much better. Much better.
I love it. Phil is on it. He's on it. All right. So I am going to heavily correct what I personally feel is an injustice today.
Oh, no.
So I received a lovely AOK some time ago from Spidey's Powered Tumblers. Because he is amazing. And I never got to make a video because all this contracting stuff going on in my house has made me really crazy. But he sent me this. I'll make myself. Come on. Make me. Embiggen me! Nope.
No, that's not the one.
Still not the one.
I'm
No,
down. There we go. There we go. We got this.
So he sent me this awesome Superman Spider-Man tumbler.
It's pretty awesome.
I love it. I absolutely love it. This thing is great.
I used to have the Treasury Edition where Spider-Man and Superman were fighting each other.
I have that Treasury Edition somewhere. I got to dig it up. Also, this Boruto Naruto Next Generations.
Okay.
And it's a manga. It's volume 1, which is awesome.
Is it manga or manga? People get mad at me all the time because
I'm pretty sure it's manga, which, by the way, just means comic book. So there you go. And then I think our comics in Japan are called extreme manga or super manga, something funny like that, right?
Okay.
But anyhow, this is volume 1, so awesome. And then there were some comics.
Oh, well, manga is a comic. Come on. It's just manga.
Invasion Book 3, McFarlane cover, for those who forgot all about McFarlane.
You never forget about Todd Father, baby. He's the man.
This Dark Knight's Death Metal number 5.
That's a variant cover.
It's a banging variant cover because you know I don't care for death metal, but the variant's awesome.
You really don't care for death metal? Oh,
I think Scott Snyder does not have the talent to write an epic. I think the best parts of metal and death metal were the things that he did not write. And I stand by this. And I think he is not the right choice to launch the absolute titles. I'm very concerned about it. So that's that. Now, do I think he can write a great story for an independent book? Absolutely.
I'm a huge Scott Snyder fan, actually.
No, he's great at certain things. He's a great writer for certain things. I am not handing him Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'm not handing him death metal. I love the concept. I don't think the story was very good.
You figured he would have been perfect for death metal, to be honest.
Because death metal ends on a Wonder Woman note, but there was no journey to it. There was no journey.
I did notice that myself.
That was
why. How did we get here?
Right, exactly. If death metal was supposed to be a Wonder Woman journey, then we should have been following her from issue 1. She should have been.
I'm a little biased though. I love the Batman Who Laughs, even though he's a direct ripoff of Judge Death, and I will stand
What?
by that.
Listen, he's my favorite character. He's one of my favorite
Pretty
characters to me.
awesome.
Amanda Waller has escalated up that.
Oh, she's an evil bitch, man. No, she's awful. She's terrible. Oh,
Yeah.
Black Knight. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good
Children of
stuff.
the
Black
Corn.
Knight.
No, she's so awful, and that's not who she should be, in my opinion. Now, this one, I'm actually going to save for last because it's like super special. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #2, which is great because I just acquired my #1
Cool.
only a couple months ago.
Cool.
And oh my god, this banging foil.
Oh, fancy.
This one is such a laugh for
Everybody
me.
loves shiny stuff. I don't care who you are. Oh, nice.
But if we look closely, there's a little autograph here.
Oh, look at that. Ref, there's something on it. That's pretty dope, dude.
And that's Bruce Patterson, and the COA is included.
This is an A-OK.
This is an A-OK, and actually,
Wow.
I think this may have been my first A-OK. And then in here, I haven't taken it out yet because I got to buy a frame for it, but is a Ben Reilly poster.
Jeez Louise.
And then, most importantly, he asked me about my list for the year, and I try to keep my list like simple. Like I can't go after gigantic keys, so rather than picking like 6 gigantic keys, I chose like 12 small keys, right?
Sure.
And one of them was Defenders #1.
Nice.
And after he sent this to me, he found a deal on a graded copy and added the graded one to his collection. So that was amazing. So this was.
You got some nice stuff on the wall of comics behind. It's nice. It's cool.
Listen, it is, and by the way, it breaks my heart sometimes when I look at it because I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to find your brothers and sisters? I'm so broke right now.
Yeah, no, you're not even kidding. I had to slow down. My credit card just yelled at me.
Yeah, no, it is not, and I've been working my butt off trying to maintain. Of course, the sticker collection.
Boom.
I don't know. I guess we're sticker people, so like that's this thing.
Is that a thing still? Let's not do it.
You know what? I didn't want it to be a thing still, and then I saw advertisements for new live shows coming soon that feature things like the king of the sticker people, and I'm like, oh, we're doing this. And also this SPT notebook.
Okay, wow, it's a gift that keeps on giving. We got all sorts of things going here.
Man, I'm telling you, this man.
Yeah, books, you've got important
like,
stuff.
No, seriously, he's like, he can't satisfy me physically because we're not compatible, but he's making up for it with gifts. Gifts are my other love. My first love language is physical touch, but my second love language is gifts.
Dude, who doesn't love gifts? Everybody, I think, loves gifts.
No, some people are weird about gifts, and that's not their love language. Like their love language will be physical touch. Look at this.
No, I like gifts.
Championship coasters.
Ooh. All right. Now you're talking.
All right.
I am a Hunt World Champ after all. Don't you worry about that. Oh.
So do you get to keep that belt until the season is over, or do you just get to keep that belt? Period?
No, this is mine. That's mine. Although I did the one that I usually use when I'm on the hunt is the one that Pocan Joe made for me. And
I have to do the Pocan Joe video.
This is absolutely just dope as hell, man. He went all out on this, and I couldn't be happier. So Bleeker, it's a champion on it.
Hold on, let me reverse this. Sorry.
Oh,
there
okay.
we go. Beautiful.
Skulls. You got champion. You got Bleeker Street up there.
Dude, that is amazing.
Got and the skull's eyes glow in the dark. Pretty cool.
And the skull's eyes glow in the dark?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And it's heavy as if you wanted to kill an enemy, this would do it. This would.
I love when you can weaponize gifts. That really does so much.
It's nice. It's nice. Pocan Joe, check him out. Evil Lair, man. Fuck yeah.
And from the end of box 1, these 2 lanyards.
Oh, it really is the box that keeps on giving here. Jeez Louise.
It is. So yesterday I get home And when I get home, this is waiting for me at the door.
Holy smokes.
So I'm like, oh my God. So this is a live opening for this morning.
Well, that's fancy. I wish I had some boxes to open. It's no fair to me. It's no fair to me.
Well, that's why I warned you I was going to run a little late today. So first off, and by the way, this is one of my favorite Neil Adams covers ever of Superman, of any Superman, and it's of Action Comics.
Yeah, that's a good Superman. It's sort of.
I love this. I loved it. Action Comics 419, and for this issue is the first appearance of the Human Target.
I actually don't have the book to show this morning, but I really wanted to have the book to show this morning, and you would have loved it very much. I'll talk about it in a bit. But.
You know what's sad is I don't live somewhere fancy. I just am a homeowner. When you live in a decent neighborhood, which at this point, to become a homeowner is to suddenly live in a decent neighborhood.
Pretty well.
You can get deliveries, you know? But everyone else I know, especially I know so many people who rent, it is an unending nightmare for them.
I get things delivered. If what's your address? That's my work address, people. If anyone has my address. Oh, all right. Spidey action.
By the way, I looked up because of safety issues. I looked up PO box prices.
Yeah.
And it's $200 for the year for like a small regular PO box. Like if you just want to use it to do like postcards and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to receive full-size packages, it's like $575 for the year.
It sounds like you're somebody that wants to receive a full-size package.
Oh, I do love a full-size package. And let me tell you, if I have to pay $575 for a quality full-size package delivery, I may consider it, But if anyone wants this package, it's $360 an hour, and don't you forget.
Woo! Woo!
And that would be the all-cushion package. The all-cushion package.
All cushion, ready for the pushing.
Exactly. Plus some wet and sloppy will go in there too.
K-pop says, look at different post offices. Each post office has different rates.
Right. So mine is for my region. But yeah, for those that are cost in my immediate area. All right. So we got some fabulous comics in here.
Woo.
Oh my God, there's so much tape. And there's a note. Oh my God, the note says, this is the top, even if you may be more of a bottom.
Well, sounds fairly appropriate.
It's very appropriate. This is so great. Also, shout out to Anachronic Comics Joe, who visited me at the local comic shop this week. That was lovely. You'll see him in one of our skits in the next couple of weeks.
Shout out to Apple iPhone. I don't have friends. Apple. Shout out.
Apple. No one ever asks you for a number, and I feel like it's because they know damn well they're afraid that I'm going to send them tasteful nudes. And
yes.
Oh my God! Wow.
Oh, that's slick.
Millennium Edition. Hold on, wait, this slap. Millennium Edition.
Boom. Actually, yeah, I like that. That's good. Good. I've read the some editions. Oh, nice for Static.
Oh, very nice.
People got really.
Oh shit! Oh,
yeah. There it is.
What did I do with the Tumblr? Oh my God! I can't see. I'm excited. I'm visually impaired.
He just broke him. You broke Cliff.
He broke me. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this cover so much. The first time I saw this cover was in a Superman calendar someone bought me for Christmas. It was actually my godmother. I can't believe, or my brother's godmother actually got me the Superman calendar for Christmas. This is amazing. Oh my God. Oh Lord! And for some Batman lovers,
I always like those covers. I know they're not like, they're nothing. It's not like super. Oh, it's got something on it, ref.
yeah, it's Mike DiCarlo.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Oh, oh, and there's more.
Be still my beating heart. Oh my.
Oh my God! Oh, oh, there's a straw with a straw cleaner too. Oh,
Oh, are we still saving the turtles? Good for you. That's
oh my Lord! I love this. Oh, and I do love a clean straw.
one damn turtle, and then the world went insane.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, you got a lot of oh my goodnesses going on.
It's very thick. It's very thick.
Oh, a thick package.
I love a thick package.
It hits the sides.
It's a lot of things. You know, you have to. It's about size and knowing what you're doing with it, and properly securing your items. Which one should I open first?
Well, you know what? I always like things that have painter's tape on them. So I think the painter's tape that should be open first.
All right, here it goes. More painter's tape.
See, there it is. I knew it.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Wow,
Jeez.
indeed.
That's-
Oh my God.
This is a hell of a gift, man. What a heck of a.
Right. By the way, Mark Jewelers variant.
Oh, just a Mark Jewelers. Although it isn't CBCS, you can sort of.
No one in this house cares. No one in this house cares.
You can crack that out and send it to CGC.
I can keep it the way it is.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just on my friend Hoodat's side here. I'm just Hoodat.
Well, listen,
We're strong together.
I do love me some CGC, and if they were like having like a sale, then like I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this is amazing.
It is amazing.
Is this the first appearance of Karen? I think it is.
It'll say it right on the top there, doesn't it?
It says Karen cover and appearance, but it doesn't say first.
Probably not.
But it is a Mark Jewelers. Oh my God.
Mark Jewelers, man. That's and a 9.0 Mark Jewelers.
Yeah, I think this is my first Mark Jewelers, by the way.
I've never had a Mark Jewelers ever, and I've collected comics for a minute.
I may have one because where I grew up is next to the Air Force Base, and therefore, technically, I'm in a region.
Yeah, they're probably there. There's definitely a few.
Oh my goodness! All right, the other.
We got Phil Ailing in the chat. How you doing, Phil?
Oh my God, it's a slab.
Yes, slabs galore. This guy, jeez Louise.
Jay Lee and Jimmy Palmiotti cover. Oof.
That's cool, man. I'm a huge 2099 fan, so.
And it's Venom 2099.
Yeah.
Wow, from 1995. I forgot about Venom 2099.
I've got Venom 2099s I have all the first appearances for 2099 characters. I did a thing. I was like, oh, I need them all. And I got
my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am beside myself. It's a metaphysical experience of being beside myself.
I can actually see you beside yourself right now. You're freaking out.
It's like a thing. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even understand this whole experience. I'm having the experience right now. Let me drink my water.
Cliff.
I was like, oh, let's just do this. It'll be really fun. And I'm over here like, oh my God.
Oh, gushing. He's overwhelmed.
And Mark Jewelers.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That's awesome, dude. That was a really nice gift.
That was an amazing gift. Amazing.
It really was. That's amazing. Good for you. This I read somebody else's post recently, and it was like, talking about how good this community is, and he's like, not because something's free, because he got a gift as well. He said, but
Yeah, just because
because
people are so kind and thoughtful and considerate. And I'm sure I've mentioned how this is one of my favorite covers, but this is insane. Oh,
yeah, the fact that you read it every day on IG in this community that somebody sent somebody something or somebody gave somebody something, it's pretty.
listen, I don't know. I don't know how he sensed in the universe that I was really going through it this week, but 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 he delivered. He delivered. Oh my God. Oh look, Wilbur's even on here. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, there's even more stickers. More stickers. The Wilbur sticker.
Stop putting those up. Somebody's gonna make a video.
Make the video, bitches. Make the video. Make the video and eat my pussy right. All
Stop
right.
it. Stop it.
I'm not. No, you want to. No, you want to come. You want to come for me. You better come. You better come hard. You better come all over this. All
Oh,
right, or don't come at all.
you heard it, Gluey Duck. You heard it. You heard it.
Well, I wasn't really directing it at him, but yeah, that asshole. So like, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I'm not looking. I'm not looking for any of that. I really am not.
No,
I'm not in love. I'm not in love with how that situation went down or anything. But I just
believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried.
I'm having the feelings. Just having the feelings. Woo, woo, my God. Oh my Lord. Oh, you're going over here. And you're going over here.
Looking good. Looking good. We got big AOKs today. Very cool. PSA is a declining company that tripped back into comics because their revenue.
Now, I gotta tell you, there's an ounce of possible truth to this because they were once upon a time at like 800 million, and now they're like at 500 million. And although that's a lot of money, that's also a savage decline for a business. All right. So I do think that perhaps this.
When were they at 800 million? Was this during the time of COVID? Or was it before that?
No, I don't know 100%.
Because I believe that a lot of companies are looking at a time in history. They should forget that time in history.
Right. It was an anomaly, and it's over.
And it's over.
Now, that said, do I have the papers? That said, I think that the fact that they produced a high quality slab is very impressive. Because everyone I know is like, it's so strong. It's got UV coating. So like that's really great. They need a better label because the label makes me nauseous.
Mm-hmm. I do like the UV coating. I like the ultraviolet. Yeah.
But the thing that concerns me a whole lot is that a couple of people have pointed out that whoever that head grader is at PSA is someone that they have not had good experiences working with. And I don't know this guy, and I don't know the gossip, and I do love to know the gossip, but I don't know the gossip. But I do know that is a little story that's picking up steam. So we're gonna hear all about it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it'll be a news eventually.
Mike is here too. Yay.
Yeah, I'm not used to being in the daylight. Don't worry about it, Brian. It's fine.
That's okay. I heard that Dracula sent you his own SPF just for the occasion.
Yes. Yeah, he's outfitted me, and I'm good. I've got a hood on just in case the sun bursts through. We're fine. We're doing okay.
Oh, look at this! Another Canadian. Look at
Canadians are abounding. Like I'm telling you, we're all over the place. We're all over the place, Cliff. Get used to it.
You are no, I'm very used to it. I love a Canadian. The only drawback to Canadians is when I'm attracted to one and then they look like my dad.
They live far the fuck away. I get it.
Well, yeah, they live away, but I mean, I could visit. You know, I got my enhanced travel license just for the drive. You know, how are we not talking about D3? You know what? Because I only want to talk about things that I love.
Yeah.
and not like things that are fine that everybody is talking about, like, like, oh my god, the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is coming. Okay, it's official. The movie's officially coming.
Don't
You
say
know,
don't say Grogu anymore. Just stop it. I know he's cute. I fucking hate that thing. I hate it.
no,
I hate it, Cliff.
I
I
don't know
hate
if I
it.
hate him.
I am a Star Wars fan, and Star Wars is very smart, and they did a great job making this little thing that's supposed to be Yoda, that's not Yoda. They did a great job, and everybody loves him. I do not love him. I'm not a baby Grogu fan, although he is adorable.
I don't think Baby Grogu is the worst. Oh, Omnibo, good morning. Good morning, our Australian friend.
Although Mandalorian was good. It was, although again, we're gonna get to see more of who's the actor that plays him, the guy that plays everybody these days.
Yes,
We're gonna get to see more of him.
I love him. I love Mr. Fantastic. I know his name. I just
Yeah,
don't
me too. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
You know what? This AOK really just blew my mind so much that I can't focus.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't. I just we. You know, it's nice to miss somebody once in a while. We're not getting a chance to miss this guy. He needs
No,
to.
because he's like everywhere.
He's literally in everything. It's crazy.
I mean, like, Pedro Pascal needs a break once in a while.
I thought Wonder Woman would have like softened it up a little bit, but no, they were like, we need more.
No, it didn't. No, that was a bump in the road. That's all that was. That his train, his locomotive was so powerful that Wonder Woman came out. He just trampled right over that thing and just kept going.
He was the worst part in the movie, and he just was like, doesn't matter. My career's gonna skyrocket. It's cool. It's great.
So Tron Ares is gonna have music done by Nine Inch Nails. Wow.
That's cool.
That's different.
So they're doing another Tron movie? That's interesting.
Yeah, they're doing another Tron movie.
I didn't think they would, because the last one was such a failure.
Well, I know, but the last one also now has a cult following. So
I love it. I'm like, well, besides the really bad CGI that they did in it, it's just dated. I think it's just dated.
I don't think the CGI is that bad, because I turn all that extra bullshit off on my television.
Okay, I
like,
see.
I set the TV to cinema. I set the TV to how I am supposed to watch it. So and I was like, when I walk into someone's house and I see like a globe I was like, this globe shouldn't look. I would give me a remote. This is what the movie should look like. Oh, I can't see a difference. I was like, you need to go see your optometrist. I'm like, we're watching the movie the way God intended.
Last day to nominate in this year's CBC Awards. Today is the day, Brian. What does it end at midnight or something?
It ends at midnight. So please vote for Bleeker for Best Community Hangout, or any other fine choice that you wish, because I don't want to be entirely biased, because I have my lovely flowing hair, best hair. Get that flow going. Come on. You should have woke up in Antonio Banderas mode. You should have been like conditioner, double lighting, I'm telling you, E-Man is coming for you. E-Man is coming for you with all that hair,
E-Man and his one vote. Get out of here, E-Man.
He's going to have more than one vote. Did you see the one where he's getting out of the water? And he's like, dude, he looks like Wonder Woman's long-lost brother.
He thinks he looks like Jason Momoa, and I'm here to put a stop to that. Listen, Moana, you are not winning this year's awards.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no, we can vote for Aussieverse, because, would you have Community Hangout, Aussieverse? I think I would vote for him for like ongoing series.
Well, there's so many voting categories. I don't know. Vote for who you want.
Listen, there's so many voting categories, but also like you can't vote for all your friends. Like we had some internal drama at the Council of Comics. 2 of our council members admitted to voting for others for the best community category.
No.
You're gonna give it to who?
Yeah. I don't know. If we all voted like realistically, wouldn't we give it to, well, he's not alive anymore, but like Comic Storian, or like there's so many people that aren't part of our tiny community that are in the comic community that are much, have much more influence in the broader audience.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Comic Historian is going to take it away in at least one category this year.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I'm not sure. I think, are we giving, does that, I don't know. That's a hard one. I love it.
It is a hard one. But listen, I'm a big fan of giving an award to those who've passed, because it's
an award or a memoriam.
But something should go to their family. Something should go to their
memoriam of some sort.
Even if it's a memoriam award, but the family should get a little something, so that they know that although it cannot fix anything for them, they can have a little peace of mind that a bunch of strangers on the internet thought enough of their loved one that they wanted to celebrate them. And I feel however we can make that manifest, I'm all on board. And it's just a real sadness and a tragedy that it happens. It happens too often each year.
PTT, nice. Getting all saucy in there.
Ooh, a little sauce.
Yeah, listen. Hands and hair is the most serious of all of the categories. All right. I tell my friends at work that I got nominated for most handsome nerd. That's all. I don't say it's hands and hair. I just say it's most handsome nerd. And
yeah, what do they know?
They buy it. They're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're a pretty handsome nerd. You're all right. So it's all right.
You are a handsome nerd, Jim. Let me get up there and do a photo shoot. You'll look like the most Antonio Banderas, Canadian ever. And I'll bring hair and makeup. You're like, Cliff brought all these wannabe drag queens.
See? That's right, Phil. If it weren't for hands and hair, you wouldn't even like comics.
Ooh, you've been nominated for your hair. Oh, competition happening. Nice. But no, seriously, actually, it's really funny. I'm like, vote for whatever you nominate, whatever you want.
Nominate whatever you like.
Yeah, but whenever it comes to the voting, that's when I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be real serious. I'm going to be like, all right, these are the categories that I absolutely qualify for. Let us begin.
Here's my 16-point bulletin.
It's like, welcome to why you should vote for me. My 16-point on how I can take over the Comic Book Community Awards this year.
Just sit down. We have a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, don't get me started. I love PowerPoints. I made a PowerPoint the other day on transphobia because I got so pissed off at people that I was like, let me make you something.
Transphobia?
Yes.
That's probably still a thing, I would imagine.
Oh, I wonder why that might still be a thing. Oh, my.
I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, E-Man. Oh, I said your name and you manifested.
I know, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah, it is what happens.
You heard me call him Moana and you got angry.
Oh my God. You know what? you guys all need to submit videos to Brian of your best hair shots. I just want all of you, just like the hair sashaying in the wind. I want all of that. All of you make those videos and send them to Brian so we can have that in the season.
I am not vain enough to do that.
No, you are totally doing it, and I will go to Canada and make it happen. Don't tempt me, Bleeker.
I'll let him in. I'll let him in do it. I
will be all up in that indoor flea market.
That guy has enough hair flip videos to make a 15-year-old schoolgirl blush.
Good, but we can get you some hair flip videos. Just don't think of it as hair flipping. Think of it as living your inner phobia.
The Best Shine Award? Nice.
Best Shine. Well, see, then that would be me.
Nice. See, he qualifies for that. You got to put that in the PowerPoint.
Yes, why I qualify for Best Shine and why Best Shine should be introduced next year. When your light is so bright that other people have to put on their shades, you qualify for Best Shine.
Yes, we all qualify. I'm not the shiny person.
See, he knows. He's all about it. Oh my goodness. Did you bring a book for my Bussy Buster section?
I brought 5 books.
No, that's the fight for the end. Don't worry. I got that's okay because this morning I have double Bussy Busters all on my own.
What is a Bussy Buster? What is happening here?
It means that this comic got my ass so excited that my ass went inside out. So
Wow.
we're gonna start.
I got a bunch of comics like that.
We're gonna start with this Mark Jewelers because this blew my little fucking mind. All right. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, Jose. Like freaking amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But to top that off, a true Bussy Buster. This combination right here. Oh my God. I am still in recovery.
That is pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
I don't even know what to do with myself. I love it. I'm so excited.
All right.
I'm gonna treasure this. I mean, this is gonna be ridiculous.
I'll present to you the first appearance of the Muppet Babies.
Ooh.
Awesome Bussy Buster.
Did I do it? No, I'm not doing anything right. There we go. Wow.
And it's a beautiful copy.
And that's kind of like a golden metallic-ish cover, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it's very cool.
That's great.
And that is the true first appearance of the Muppet Babies.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Woo!
And that's busting a little Bussy right there.
That is.
All right, make me unbig me.
I do too much. So next up is my comic of the week.
Okay. Unbig me. Make me unbig. You big. There you go. Bam.
So my comic of the week is going to go out to Uncanny X-Men #1, specifically the 1 in 50 that I picked up this week.
Oh, that's hot.
That Luciano Vecchio goodness cover that I cannot resist. Just fantastic.
Ooh.
Right? Like, oh my God. And the Gambit one is coming soon. I don't know how I'm going to survive.
Look, she looks like she's got her hips back. She's got her butt back. Good job.
She got everything. Her whole figure is there.
Her whole figure came back. It's nice.
You got the wink on the cover too.
Lips, the wink.
You can hear her call you sugar when you see this.
You can. I want to be called sugar all of a sudden. I need a little sugar in my life.
I love that. So that is my book of the week. I don't know if you have one, sir. I did not require it of you.
I didn't get one out, but I'm sure I have one around here somewhere. I did get a couple of books. I think they're locked away. Give me a second. I'll go get a book.
You go grab a book, and
I will grab this book.
Now you gotta grab it. Are you gonna grab it firmly? Are you gonna caressingly grab it? You know, like I'm more of a caresser grabber. I feel like that's my best route.
Well, I like to take my time. I like to, be gentle. All right, so I got these books this last, I think in the last couple of weeks. So we got
Tales of Evil. I love it.
It's cool stuff. And then I got a couple of reprints from the 90s, which I absolutely love. Weird science fantasy. I'll never be able to see these books in real life, like the actual 50s and 40s books. So I do love, and I love Tales from the Crypt.
Wow.
So,
is that and that's the original?
This is not. This is all reprints from the 90s. I collect the 90s reprint stuff because it's in good condition and they're a lot cheaper than spending $600 on a book.
Woo.
Yeah, so that's books of the week. There you go.
I love it.
Nothing that came out this week, but I do a lot of back issue shopping.
I love some back issue shopping. I really do. Oh my God, I'm sorry, my headache is returning.
Oh no,
it's really the worst. Well, I've got that whole tooth thing. So here's the thing, and you guys tell me if I'm clearly insane, but like you tell me how insane I am. So I'm trying to get emergency dental done, right? So there's a guy who can see me Friday, but Friday is the first day of Terrificon, and it is the second day of my mother's surgery. But that's in the morning. So I figure if my mother is okay in the morning, I can get my ass to Terrificon and enjoy my weekend. And I have one niece staying with her Friday, one niece staying with her son Saturday, just to be safe, right? So, but now if I have oral surgery in the afternoon and it's supposed to be 2 teeth coming out, I've only ever had 1 tooth come out before, and that was fine, but it was only 1. Am I crazy for doing that? Should I continue to fight the pain and take the appointment on the 29th? Should I just cancel my trip completely, which is the last thing I want to do, because this is the only thing I've had to look forward to since I was not able to go to Heroes?
How bad's the pain, Cliff? How bad's the pain?
It woke me up at 3 a.m. the other night. So it ebbs and flows. And the X-ray is horrifying. So it's not. You
got to get that out of your mouth. Tooth stuff is actually really dangerous.
It is dangerous. I am on an antibiotic, of course.
But it can be really bad. So I would recommend getting that thing pulled.
So I'm gonna get the tooth pulled.
You can still go to Terrificon going just whatever. Who cares?
I can't do that. I can't do that. Listen, Terrificon. I have to maintain appearance. There are people who need to see me. I gotta be in good shape to suck a good dick just in case that's gonna happen. I gotta make sure that everything's on the table when I go to Terrificon.
You're not gonna feel anything in your mouth anyway. Relax, you'll be fine.
Well, I'm gonna ask for the liquid lidocaine rinse because I feel like that would be helpful. Plus, it'll. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Sugar Jim says Terrificon will be there next year.
Yay! Wow, I missed 24 comments while I looked away.
Yes, a lot of comments. People are saying get the tooth pulled, take care of it.
Yeah, there we go. See? Oh, look at this. Norrin Rad is like, just cancel. I'm like, I don't want to cancel.
I know you don't want to cancel, but it's really, that tooth stuff is not, it's not something you should fuck around with.
Well, the thing is, I would only have to cancel if the pain is so bad that I have no choice.
Yeah, clove oil. You're not wrong, Mike. Clove oil.
No, clove oil. No. Yeah, like clove oil is like okay for initial pain, but that is really bad for long term because it can actually increase the softening and the decay.
Yeah.
And again, I got a big lecture from my new dentist.
Wow, a dentist that sells medication will always tell you not to buy something that's cheaper.
She told me no. She said it was fine temporarily. But she told me long term, really, really, right, kills the nerve. There we go.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, we don't want that. So she told me long term, not good. No, she was very honest, really great. She's fabulous, by the way.
Good.
She can't do that, but she's not an oral surgeon. So we went through this whole thing, and it's really funny because the assistant is there, and the assistant's trying to get an image, but she had to put me in the 3D imaging chamber, which kept hitting the back of my neck. And while I got my mouth wrapped on this thing in front of me, it's really funny. But while we're going over all the checklist on her paperwork, she's like, and how's your gag reflex? And I was like, well, it comes and goes, but it hasn't been a very busy year for me. And she goes, oh, and she's thinking I'm talking about something else. And she goes, wait, what do you mean? I said, you asked me about my gag reflex. I have not had a busy year, so it's kind of back. And she's like,
wow. If you got a lot of money kicking around, cocaine works as an anesthetic.
Oh my God, what are we talking about? And why do you have that information so ready? And also, if I didn't work in the line of work that I do, I would probably say, okay, because it's literally everywhere. I started worrying about the world when cocaine was coming back 10 years ago. And I'm like, why are we living in the 80s? I haven't known anyone to do cocaine in 20 years. And all of a sudden, people are just doing coke. And I'm like, oh, it's bad.
It's rampant. It's rampant.
And now it's rampant. And I'm like, well, shit. And then it's so cute. I'm meeting with someone the other day who's new to the area. And they're talking about how, drugs are so awful and pervasive in her neighborhood where she's coming from. And I was like, Oh, honey, they're awful and pervasive everywhere. Nothing's changed. It's like we just hide it better over here.
Let's not give drugs such a bad rap. Drugs are pretty awesome. Just I'm just gonna say.
Bleak, the only thing that's awesome about drugs is that it keeps my clinic in business.
That's all I'm saying. I've had some very good times on drugs. They were wonderful. See, Rob.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
I haven't done drugs in years, personally.
Oh my Lord! Oh Lord, have mercy.
There was a time. There was a time.
There was a time, but were they amazing?
Yeah, they were pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. They were pretty fucking awesome. I mean, they were not awesome. They were not good. I did not.
We here at Comics and Coffee with Cliff do not support any of Reverend Bleeker's commentary.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Because they are awful, and then people like me are out there doing the work to help people who couldn't stop.
Sorry, bro. You're like, don't you know what I do for a living? Yeah.
It's like, so Karen, I heard you want to get a new job. Okay. What's all this white powder in your kitchen, and why are you not allowed to own a stove?
Yeah, no good. No good. No good, man. That's no good.
Dude, when the court orders to remove your oven, you really got to start asking. You really got to start thinking about your life questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Advil, although Advil is probably my favorite drug to exist. Liquid, gel, extra strength Advils. Whoever invented the extra strength liquid gel Advil needs to be given a medal of honor and all sorts of other things. They can get other things, but definitely medals, I think.
Well, I'm glad albuterol is helping with your COPD or whatever it is. I'm looking forward to your first ASMR channel. I'm looking forward to it. Oh my God. Definitely helps asthmatics, yes.
Yeah.
Hair video does not work well for me and others like me unless we have braids. You know, I understand.
Your braided picture, Hoodad. It's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. If you could bring that back, I would vote for you 1,000,000%.
Again, if I did not have the job that I have, this would make the name of an excellent special edition of the show.
Comics, coffee, and cocaine with Cliff. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, your liver is really gonna feel it so bad.
Yeah. I don't take them every day, Jim. Just when I need them.
Did you see one of my memes? A meme I posted this morning where it's like, welcome to getting older. I hope you enjoy ibuprofen.
It's so true, bro. That is a fact. It's just weather, actually. I get headaches from like weird rain weather and stuff like that.
Promiscuous time traveler. If so, can I bring a friend and make it kinky? If it's an ASMR thing, 1,000%, please bring a friend. I was like, and whatever else it is that you're talking about, if bringing a friend makes it more kinky, then yes, I'm going to support that. I am.
Absolutely. 100%.
I look forward to.
Today on the Promiscuous Time Traveler podcast, we're going to discuss kinks, just special for Cliff on Comics. Me and Paul and Paulette are here today. They are brother and sister whose parents had a great sense of humor. We're really going to be getting into it. So let's start off. What's everyone's favorite kind of underwear?
And what is happening here? Sounds like you have sinus stuff. Because the weather changed.
It might be. Yeah, definitely weather fucks me up. That's okay.
Well, now that we've talked all about things that could potentially get me fired.
Yeah, perfect. Well, yeah, aren't you a drug counselor?
I'm just trying to help people in recovery, and we're just here casually talking about the drugs. Oh, you get a headache once a year, Mike? Oh, you are so lucky.
That's nice. That is
so lucky. Yeah, very lucky. My goodness. All right, let's move on to my usual favorite segment, I'll call it.
All right.
And that's Rated or Hated.
Yeah.
And this week's Rated or Hate It, as usual, is brought to us by Cover Price,
Fucking Cover Price.
where they take my money and an annual fee, and then I argue about the quality of their ratings. It's great. Actually, you know what's funny is I love it. I love that I pay for it because I feel so free to complain to them whenever I have a problem. I email the hell out of them. And the other thing is, I don't have any ads when I'm using it, so it's okay.
I use Cover Price. That's one of my main tools I use. I don't like all of these. I like just my comic books. I just like what I'm doing. I don't like to read any of the other shit that's involved with Cover Price.
No. But I do like some of that stuff because I like to know what's on people's minds.
That's fair.
Fair. But also, and it never is too dramatic. So
I pay attention to it because I have to. I sell comic books. So
yeah, you're like, I can't ignore it.
I can't ignore what's going on in the world. But
it could just be a little bit tedious.
When have you ever been able to find a raw biker mice from Mars #1 for $15 to $19?
I used to find them in dollar bins all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, way back in the day. Now you can't find that shit for under $50.
Yeah, because people are like, we know you want it. But you know what? You got to do the negotiation. Be like, you got to walk in there and be like, I'm not paying more than 15. I'm not letting it go for less than 30. Well, maybe I'll consider 20. Maybe I'll consider 25. I'm like, bitch, we're not going over 20. and then you walk away with your biker mice.
This is the thing. When you do use Cover Price, you really got to watch their pricing. You have to use it in conjunction with other sites.
You should. But Cover Price is mostly, I think the raw section is very good.
It's pretty accurate.
The CGC section is off the chain because they are not recording the difference between a standard transaction and a signature series transaction.
That's true too.
You know?
That's true.
So you could be looking at a 4.5 of a book, and a fair market value of the 4.5 says 138. But the fair market value of the 7.0 says 58. And if you don't do your due diligence, you're not going to know what the heck is going on there.
Oh, John's back. You want to restart the show? Did he miss anything?
I don't know. I'm going to have oral surgery. I want to suck some dick next weekend. I'm trying to buy comics. I got some really awesome stuff that you should rewind and look at the beginning of the show.
Cliff's getting fired from his job. There's a whole.
I'm getting fired from my job because we're talking too much about cocaine today. I mean, all sorts of things, And I don't mind because there's a disclaimer at the beginning of this video that this show is not for children.
You made a disclaimer. You made it. That's perfect.
A disclaimer.
You did a good job.
Because if I want to talk about my coffee, my comics, and my cocks, I want to feel free to it on a Saturday morning. Someone has the refined taste of a person searching for microbites from Mars. And yes, check those boxes. All right, so these are what we're going to be doing. Rated or Hate It is the 1 year retrospective from August 2023, and number 10 on that list is Biker Mice from Mars, #1. Which seems to be going up in value. Do you rate it or hate it?
I liked the TV show. I would probably buy it if I found it at a decent price, but I don't. That's only because it's nostalgic. I don't love it. No, I'd probably just leave it alone. I don't.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 5, you would call it like a 1 or
2? 2, maybe 2 at best.
Right, because you would at least purchase it.
Yeah, I'd purchase it just because of the nostalgia value. I used to watch the show.
I would give it a 1. If I found it for $5 or less, I would grab it. Otherwise, I have an ounce of nostalgia, but not that much.
Yeah, I feel that. I do feel that.
All right, next up on our list, Cassandra Nova, baby. It's new X-Men number 114. Rate it or hate it.
I actually own this, but I don't know enough about the X-Men to love it, rate it, or hate it. I've given up on X-Men. I won't collect X-Men. There's too much X-Men. and I don't know where to begin, where to end, where to start, who's what, and what's who. So I just do not read X-Men. And I know there's a lot of X-Men fans out there. They're awesome. I love the X-Men. I still watch the cartoons, but that's as much as I can give to the X-Men. So I'm going to say hate it.
Terrible.
I know.
Normally I would just join you in the hated, but I own and love this book, and it is Cassandra Nova's first appearance, so I'm still giving it 5 out of 5. She actually made a decent villain in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. So kudos to that and that actress who oh my god, just kudos to her. She did a fabulous job. I'm leaving it there. Number 8 is a fan favorite. All right, you know him, you love him. We've already talked about him today. It's Spider-Man 2099, number 1. Rate it or hate it?
Rate it. I love it. And this is actually the first appearance of Spider-Man 29. Stop getting your stupid, amazing Spider-Man hollow foil cover because it's not the right. It's an ad. Stop it.
But it's a 12-page preview.
It's a fucking ad. Stop it.
I know. I'm with you. Now, unlike the first appearance of the New Teen Titans, which is a complete story of itself.
Different. That's different. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So 1 through 5. What do you give it?
I if it's in high grade, I give it a 5. I actually really love the cover. I like all the 2099 universe. I like the characters, so I will give it a 5.
I also give it a 5. I dig it, and I will try to get whatever I can.
Yeah, the foil cover is cool. Like, I don't know, it's cool, man.
I love it. Now, you want to talk about something that gives me nostalgia? This book always gives me nostalgia every single time. And now we're moving on to another personal favorite of mine. Let's see. 1 year ago, James Gunn confirmed that this character will be part of the DCU reboot. And that is Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, as Blue Beetle.
Okay. All right.
Rate it or hate it?
I guess hate it. I'm not a huge Blue Beetle fan. But again, he's just not for me. I don't know. It's just not anything that I got into. I wasn't reading comics at this point in time. I started a little later than this again. So yeah, I guess I'll just hate it. I sold the one I had. I had them. I sold them.
I'm sure you were happy to sell them.
I was very happy to sell them.
I love me some Jaime Reyes. Again, you're the first person on here that I do not join in the hate it.
That's cool. That's fine.
It's so fun. Well, no, it's good. I like it because I'm like, 5 for 5 again. I love me some Jaime. I think this is a fine, affordable key. You know.
It is. It's pretty affordable. Even now, especially, it's pretty affordable.
Lady F hates it. Oh my God. Am I the only one who loves you, Jaime? Am I the only one here? Baby, I'm here for you. Don't worry. Yo te quiero tanto. Another one that I know that I love, but is going to have mixed controversy. The first appearance of Spider-Boy and his first ever appearance.
I love it, actually. I'll rate that. I like Spider-Boy quite a bit. I think it's fun. I like the new Spider people. I don't know. Some of them are great. Like Spider-Punk's awesome. I don't know. I think they're good.
So 5?
Yeah, 4? I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 5. I love him. He's all the things that I love about young Peter Parker. He's basically homeless, constantly broke. He hides out in school cafeterias to get free lunches until they realize that this kid doesn't go to school here.
And that's exactly why I love him as well, because he brings you back to that actually like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man sort of feeling. That's the same reason I love, Miles Morales. He's got
and so he took a little dip. It's okay, because you're gonna hang in there, baby. You're gonna hang in there.
I don't buy books because they dip or they.
That's right. I buy them for love. Now there are some that I would only get for clout, but I usually am very clear about getting it because of clout.
This I didn't get for clout. That one
I got it for love. I got that one for love. Yes. Yeah. And it's such a good feeling to pick up a comic and be like, I'm enjoying this. I want to buy it. Oh my God. Moving along, and this one hurts a little bit. It is the second printing of 2019's Captain America #7, which features the Lady Liberators on the cover because, of course, there was a Marvel rumor about Lady Liberators getting a movie. So, do we rate it or hate it?
Oh, I will be hating this one.
I will join you in hating it, but not because I hate the Lady Liberators. I just hate that this cover was just there.
I hate the push, bro. I don't like it. Make it cool. Don't make it interesting. Don't do something like this. I just don't like that.
Well, the thing is, like, if the comic were better, which it wasn't, if the comic were better, it was fine. I do love me some Lady Liberators. I'm trying to track down their first appearance. You know. Oh no, Marcus of Legion of Comics. No, dear sir. No, dear Mark. I bought the first appearance of the Shroud because I like him. And I'm going to get all of his appearances. All of them. Because he is yet another Marvel answer to the Batman that we do not appreciate, and we don't appreciate his history. But when I'm going to make people appreciate him, we are going to appreciate the Shroud in 2025. I'm going to make it happen.
Marvel, they're stealing characters again. Goddamn Marvel!
Listen, you know. All right, so I'm a big fan of taking a D-list character and making them rise.
I love it. Yeah, I am actually a huge fan of that, to be honest.
So when he was revealed to be the current Moon Knight, I was exuberant, you know, and I grabbed 2 copies on the cheap of his first appearance immediately. But the 7.0 that I had my eye on that was very affordable, that shit was gone lightning fast the minute that issue of Moon Knight came out. So I'm all about the Shroud, and I love him, and I'm going to make everybody love him. Or I'm going to make them at least find me insufferable talking about my love of him.
And honestly, if that's the case, I love Ragman, so go buy Ragman. He's an
my God. By the way, Ragman is on my list of characters that James Gunn could make pop.
He's so cool, man, and I don't understand why it's just. I know he doesn't have a lot of books, I guess, but he's still such a great character.
He is a great character, and they almost got him right on Arrow.
Well, yeah, almost. Why doesn't James Gunn do Darkman again? Remember that movie? Was it Dark? Yeah, I think it was Darkman.
Did he do Darkman 3?
They only did Darkman 1, right? Is that a DC story or
no? Oh, the comic? I'm unaware.
I think it's...
No, but Darkman the movie is 3 movies.
Oh, is it? I just watched the one that had Liam Neeson in it. That's the only one.
That's the first one. Nothing to do with James.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ragman for the win. And Legion, we just need that Justice League Dark already. I agree. We do need
that'd be cool. That would be super cool. But I'd also like to see a Avengers movie, so what do I know?
What kind of Avengers movie?
I said I'd also like to see a Savage Avengers movie, but what do I know?
Savage Avengers might be pushing it a little bit too hard.
Oh, they're never gonna do it, but I love the Savage Avengers. I like Conan, so I'm big.
I think the licensing bizarreness of Conan would be problematic.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But other than that, it would probably be a badass movie, or a badass like throwback at the beginning of a movie.
Yeah, man, that would be cool.
That said, that brings us to another fan favorite classic in my heart.
Okay.
Marvel Secret Wars #8, rated or hated. We all should know what this is.
Yeah, we rate this as a 5. The story is a 5. Everybody should have this entire collection in their run. If they don't, they're silly. This is a 5 for me all day long.
It's a 5 out of 5 for me. It's a great book, great piece of history to pick up.
Yeah.
What aggressively relaxing is it's Dave Chappelle's "Play a Hater's Ball" up in here, and as I take a sip from my drink that I'm positive someone spit in, I want everyone to know that this Captain America is bad and should feel bad. Oh my God! So this one's an easy 5 out of 5. Sure, its numbers dropped a little bit since last year, but come on, it's the alien symbiote suit making its first timeline canonical appearance. Even though
let's not get into the convoluted first appearances of the state. There's so many. There's
the origin of the black suit, and that's what matters.
It's got the best cover, and it's got the origin. Well, maybe not the best cover, but it's got a cover and the origin.
It's got the cover and the origin, and what else could we ask for?
Exactly. The orange really pops. It's pretty cool.
The orange is very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Although, have you noticed in some reprintings, it seems to be more red than orange?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? If you ask somebody like Steppo, it's more likely that it came a redder copy came off the press earlier in the run. So if you do get one with a lot deeper reds in it, it's most likely that it was an earlier off the press. And then somebody just didn't put enough ink. They were like, "Oh, ink's running out," and then they went and put some more ink. So
Right.
it's more than likely that happened.
But I really like that it does help with the flame action stand out in the background.
Mhm.
You know, for Human Torch and the little flame action on the bottom.
Yeah, it's great.
The next one on this list, I don't even know why it's on the list. The next one is the first appearance of Zaniac.
Hold on. Did you see what aggressively relaxing said? It's awesome. That's true. I can't unsee it now.
I mean, for real.
Hey!
And not only can I not unsee it, I feel like it should be a deleted scene from Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's great.
All right. So I don't know why Zaniac was hot a year ago, but the Mighty Thor number 13.
Okay. I actually love Thor. Thor was one of my favorite runs, and so I would probably rate this, but not for the whatever going on there. I just like Thor, so I rate it, but it wouldn't be like a super high rating or anything. Probably like a 2.5, maybe.
Yeah, I love the cover. I'm giving it a 3 for my love of Thor and my love of the cover.
But, the cover's nice.
Otherwise, no one cares about Zaniac in any way, shape, or form. I'm not sure this was a great issue in general.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I don't know what's happening here, but this is why movie spec can go so bad so fast.
Fucking Zaniac? Who the fuck has got Zaniac on their radar?
Exactly.
Stop it.
Oh my goodness. Now, and this is awful, the last one on the list is number 1, and it is the first printing of a book from elsewhere on this list, so you can only imagine. And that is this Captain America number 7.
Oh.
And I don't know why I'm having so many issues with it. It's part 1 of the Captain of Nothing series. Ta-Nehisi Coates worked on it, and the art is by Adam Kubert. So those are 2 things that I do like.
Yeah.
You know, this is like Captain America the Fugitive, blah blah blah. I think, even though I was just trashing the story a minute ago, this is not part of the series that I think was bad. I think this is part of the series I actually enjoyed.
It probably was good. I didn't read this particular series.
No, this Captain America series was more hits than misses. The current Captain America series is more misses than hits. It's just almost all misses. It's like 90% misses.
Do you remember how cool Captain America covers used to be?
Oh, absolutely.
This is garbage.
Yeah.
The art's fine. The drawing, the actual art of it is fine, but it's a garbage cover. It's dark. Captain America's gotten so dark. He used to have bright red, white, and blue, punching Hitler. They were great covers. There's a crap, man. I got a whole Captain America run, and I hate it. I hate looking at it. I'm like, ugh, gross.
Well, you know, it is true that there's been like a little bit of darkness.
It's Captain America. Same with Superman. Stop trying to make Superman a dark character.
Oh, I am the first person screaming, stop making it dark.
He can be he can have a dark moment, but it's Superman. This is Captain America, man. Fucking he's.
How do you feel about this cover? And this is from a brighter time in his era.
Yeah, it's give me that. I'd rather take that Zaniac cover, to be honest. No.
Yeah, the Zaniac cover is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's what I'm going for in the comic that I wish to create that I'm clearly going to need Katie's help with, and it's gonna be amazing. I sent her my summary, and she's just like, Cliff, you need to join these Facebook groups and hunt down the people you need.
No, I know.
Yeah, Mark. No, there are people who love him, and I actually did. I did enjoy that Captain America run. My God, I know he's not for everybody, but come on.
I like Donny Cates. I don't know about Cody.
I like poor Donny Cates. Oh my God.
No, everybody really fucking hates that dude. I'm like,
why do they hate him? I don't even understand. And not to mention,
you know why?
Freaking beating.
Because of the spec. Everybody's tried really hard to spec on his shit, and then he kept fucking him over. With nuclear winter or some bullshit or virus.
See, this is my other problem. Buy the books because we're enjoying them. Celebrate them for being good stories. That Doom book that shot up into the top 10 this year because people enjoyed the story.
True.
Can you interpret this for me?
If you're only 4
certain people as a comic writer, you're for nobody by default.
Okay, that makes sense. Like if you're just trying to jerk people off all the time, then what good are you? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm writing this for the people. No, you got to write a good story.
I mean, he's written some good stories, but he's also very activist, and maybe that's the thing here.
Yeah.
I
don't know. He's a rock star writer. He reminds me back in the day when Todd McFarlane came in. He's got that vibe to him. He thinks he's hot shit, and I get that might rub some people the wrong way, to be honest.
Yeah, but at the same time,
At the same time, he is fucking hot shit.
He's
got it. He's got it nailed down.
But yeah, I was gonna say, see, I'm the kind of person when it comes to the arts, and this counts as the arts. It's like, if you resonate, whatever audience you resonate with, then that's fine. But from the corporate side of things, yeah, I could. There's a different argument. But from the art side of things, the argument is like, hey, you've got a niche audience, do your niche audience.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Lady.
I'm here for a niche audience within a niche audience within a niche audience. I mean, that's technically how I feel. I'm like, well, I'm just doing my shit. Let's go.
Well, and that's fair. They don't write it. Well, typically, they haven't written enough stuff for somebody with my proclivities, and now they do. There's a lot more horror stuff going on. There's a lot more interesting and thought. Like, I don't have to just read Marvel and DC anymore. I can read. There's a lot of stuff going on in comics right now, and it's cool shit. I can go to the store and find The Abyss every week. You know what? It's new horror. It's got great covers. I'm like, yeah, I'll give that shit to me, man.
And it's a good story.
It is a good story.
I actually, which one was I drawn to? I was drawn to that one by Tinian most recently.
Oh, Tinian, yeah, I can see that though. He's good.
Deviant.
Okay, yeah.
I think that was the one. I like that it wasn't just straight horror,
Mm-hmm.
I like it's a horror. It's a story with a horror story, so like that's really fair. That said, we have done Rated or Hate It, which I love very much. So that brings us towards the end. I have asked you to bring 5 books, so that brings us to. The 5-finger shuffle.
All right. So
unless you're a 10-finger shuffle kind of guy, you got to warn me in advance.
I can give you a shuffle too. All right. So I showed this last night on the hunt, but I don't have. I'll show you why I'm showing this soon. There is Werewolf by Night #1, the Perillo variant, and
wow,
this is the first appearance of Jake Gomez as Werewolf by Night.
That is a great cover.
Yeah, Perlo's great. I love his art.
I love how they shouted out his privates.
Yes, yeah, they sort of just give it a little shadow down there.
Yeah. Although I feel like they should have given a bigger shadow, just a more leave it to your imagination shadow.
Interesting. I'm sure they have. And then, of course, we got Creepy magazine number 7.
Wow.
So we got some Frank Frazetta, and of course, there's the werewolf again.
Battling Dracula. Oh my goodness.
Battling Dracula.
Wow. Boy, Adrian did not have enough blood to drink that night.
Very cool. And it's in nice shape. I actually picked that up at the Comic-Con.
And it's a Warren magazine. And I have special love for them printing all the undercover gay magazines.
And this goes with all of those awesome books. I just picked this up recently.
Oh shit!
So,
yes!
There it is. There's the first appearance of Werewolf by Night, and his origin story is in this. So, and it's an 8.0, which I'm super stoked.
That 8.0, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So,
and it's got some lovely reds on that cover, the way it was meant to be.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. I'm really happy to own that. The reason I bought that comic was because my friend sent me an AOK, and it was the best AOK I've ever received ever. I don't really receive a lot of AOKs, so it's not hard to make it the best. But when I'm saying it was the best AOK of all time, I mean it was the best AOK of all time.
Holy cow, that was amazing AOK.
So he sent that to me raw. This is the first appearance of Ghost Rider. Marvel Spotlight number 5.
Wow.
And it's an 8.0, which is a massive grade. So that sent me spiraling out of control. And I decided that I need all of the monsters.
I love it. Wow, 8.5. Holy crap.
And here is the first appearance of Man-Thing.
Dude. How did you get your hands on that?
I begged and pleaded, and my credit card said, I suppose. And then my credit card said, you shouldn't have done that. No.
Oh my God.
But I did get a really good deal on it. I talked the guy down about $200 or $300 from his.
I was going to say, because that is a big book, and an 8.5, it's a big book.
There's only actually 95 of these on the census. So
amazing.
Yeah, in 8.5s. I wanted to show it's coming in the mail, but I don't have it. I did want to show Tomb of Dracula number 1. I have it coming in the mail. It is a 9.2 signed by Neil Adams, and I'm pretty stoked about that.
I am stoked for you because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I traded away my Zorros for it. So I had the first appearance of Zorro, 1948 and 49, and I traded away those for my Tomb of Dracula number 1, 9.2.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I've been working hard this last little bit to get these monsters, and I'm really proud of them actually. So.
Well, listen, you should be, because that is very impressive, and those are some beautiful comics.
Yeah.
And that is freaking amazing. I want you to know, I've only ever seen one other one.
You don't see this. This is actually it's a hard book to find, to be honest.
Yeah.
So if you're it's not something you're gonna find in the wild too often. Zorro. I actually love Zorro.
By the way, did you read any of that new Zorro series that came out?
I did not. No, I didn't read any of that.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, they're coming out with a movie too, right? I think they're making a new reboot of Zorro as well. So
yeah, I every time they touch Zorro, I feel uneasy.
Me too, bro.
You know,
but I watched the black and white. I watched the cartoon when I was a kid.
Dude, I love the black and white. And okay, I love all the black and white for all the normal reasons.
Yeah.
But guess the specific reason I love the black and white.
The specific reason?
Yeah, one reason that sets it apart. Yo, his gay ass. The whole time he's there with the fan. He's like, oh my god, everything I'm touching is expensive. He's there
Don
with
Deladego.
he's like, oh,
Woo,
it's like,
woo.
oh, it's unseasonable weather, and they're like trying to hook him up with like. It's like, Don Diego, like La Señorita. Oh, yes, it's good to see her. Oh, and I was like, damn,
You might be
every
onto something.
scene, he's gay as hell. And by the way, he had a love affair with Cesar Romero. So
You might be onto something. I think you might be
I
onto something.
am onto something, and I feel that's just good Batman history. that Zorro, that the man who played Zorro, that inspires Batman to become Batman, had an affair with Cesar Romero, who played the Joker on Batman 66. I feel like it's just perfect. It's just
No
perfect.
wonder it all transpired the way it transpired. The Joker was just a spawned lover. A spurned lover, sorry.
I did like the Antonio Banderas Zorro movies.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hate them. They were fun.
Yeah, they were fun. Oh my god! I also, and this is so wrong, I know, but I love Zorro the Gay Blade. I was all over that shit. I was like, yes, orange suit Zorro with a whip. Get in there.
Yeah, I liked. What's his name is the. I guess he was the original Zorro as well, like the older version of Zorro.
Yes.
I thought he was good in that. Antonio, he's a handsome dude, so he loves him.
But no, Zorro the Gay Blade, that was George Hamilton. George
Hamilton, okay.
Yes. And I just thought that was great, especially just him jumping out with all these freaking whatever. It was like the fruitiest outfits ever. I loved it.
But I think Dracula belongs in my collection, and Zorro belongs in this other gentleman's collection, and I think it was a very nice trade for both of us.
And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Just like I'm very happy with this graphics in my collection.
This should be in my collection.
This is destined for my collection.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful.
I keep looking at that, and then I keep looking down at the Smart Jewelers, and I'm like, oh.
Like, there's some other iconic images of Superman, but that's one of the most prolific images I can remember.
Funny is in his lifetime, I was never too crazy about Neil Adams, but as I've gone back to look at some of my favorite Superman covers, I realized most of them are his, and I'm like so mad at myself. I'm like, because every time you saw him at a show, it was Batman.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Chris, Batman. So I started to forget that he ever did anything else. You know,
he did He did some of the most iconic Batman covers.
Well, that's the problem. It literally became about Batman, so I started forgetting. And then after he passed, I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about all the Superman."
But again, he did the most prolific Batman covers. But that image is one of the most prolific images I remember seeing since I was little. That image is that is Superman. There's others that sort of mimic it or mock it, but that's the one, man. That's the one.
Look, Superman breaking the kryptonite chains is him.
Oh yes.
Superman with the angry fist pose, also him. Those are all massively iconic Superman covers. I mean, I have prints of them like hanging in my bedroom, and I'm like, oh, well, now I'm just a dumbass.
Spidey's powdered.
Oh,
look who's here. Look who's here. Oh, you're getting more than that, Spidey. You're getting blowjobs after this.
Oh yeah, you are getting.
It's been gushing this whole time. It's gush city.
I think Spidey, you're the first man to give me an orgasm without touching me. That is amazing.
Ooh, that is amazing. A feat. Good for you, Spidey.
That is fantastic. Because
with great power comes great responsibility, Spidey. Just be careful.
I know he knows this. I know he knows this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no. Oh my God, no. Oh, Spidey. Let me tell you, I would take care of you. You would get the full business. You would get everything. You would get the powder cake. You would get the extra cushion for the cushion. You would get the sloppy waterworks. You'll get a steak dinner. It will be a 5-course steak dinner. I will make sure everything is to your satisfaction. You know,
Are you a
um,
takeout or an eat-in person?
yeah. No,
The
it'll be eaten. Beaujolais will be served with your meal. You know, that's right. I'm not that. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, Beaujolais. Oh, and if you're down for it, we'll do bubbles in Beaujolais. I'll have the bathtub ready with all the bubbles. I'll do it all. I'll
You
do
guys
it all.
are really partying. That's good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. No, I would no. Treat me right, and I'll show a man a good time. I'll
Spite
show him.
it.
You know, I'll give him all the work. So that's my $2,000 night with Cliff package, and I would do all that.
He did say gay for food, so he's in. He's down.
You know what's funny is like I've really done the gay for food thing, and it really is difficult work, and it clearly doesn't work all the time. Well, that time it does work. Woo! Oh, Kurt Swan. Yeah, Kurt Swan has some great stuff.
Immortal Biggie Shack loves Superman.
Yeah,
He's got very strong feelings on Superman. So
yeah, as he should. You know,
he's the man of fucking steel.
Dude, the thing is, like, there's so many amazing artists, and I just wish we could appreciate all of them and what they bring to the table equally. But clearly, people have strong favorites, and I guess I have to live with that.
I think once you get into comic books, especially for early goers, and you don't know anything, there's maybe 10, 15 names that get thrown around on a regular basis. And you go after there's big highways of these people. You forget that other people exist. There are other artists in the industry that are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Other writers that are amazing.
But it's funny because people will forget artists who provided very solid storytelling. Like, of course, I feel like there's plenty of Kurt Swan that you should know who Kurt Swan is. Yes. But I still know people who don't know Kurt Swan.
That's true.
10 years ago, I bought someone a George Perez omnibus because they didn't know who George Perez was. I almost fainted on the ground. And I was like, this is the DC George Perez collection. You're to take this.
I do not know who George Perez is.
Because, he's young. Let's start with that. You know?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But George Perez, though, wow.
He did not know. So he was 22 at the time, this young man, right? And actually, this may have been 15 years ago, but he was 22 at the time. I gave him the George Perez hardcover that I had that features that whole battle with the Injustice League,
mm-hmm.
And the Earth 2 characters crossing over. And then, and he says, "Oh, this was all right," and I was like, "This was all right." So we ended up seeing George Perez in Connecticut, and he got a piece from George Perez. Anyhow, it knocked his socks off. That day, George Perez was so kind to him, and the art that he did for free was so beautiful, right? That this kid was like, "Okay, Cliff, the magic has happened. I suddenly understand your love of George Perez." Like, complete 180 after meeting him. And I just thought that was so wonderful. And of course, I felt like I made that happen.
His end was super sad. He tried,
even
till the end. He was like, "Listen, I'm gonna be going away, but send me your stuff. I'm gonna draw what I can." And he was trying to do signatures and signings.
Dude, the fact that he made it to that convention in Florida was so wonderful, and that he took pictures with fans, I think 2 or 3 days straight.
Yeah, that's like what a strong man. I'm sure he did it for his family as well, a little more.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, I didn't think it was sad for me, but I didn't think it was a sad end. I think he ended really strong and really high. He went out trying to give himself to the people who loved and appreciated this work and gave him this wonderful life all these years. And then he's
that opinion. I don't hate that opinion at all, man.
Yeah, and I feel like if we're gonna go, and we know we're going to go, I feel spending everything you've got left to reflect the love you feel inside yourself. I think it's the most beautiful way you can go if you know, right? If this is how it's gonna happen, I think it's the best way you can do it.
Thanks, I appreciate you, brother.
David, yes, welcome. Thank you.
And yes, who dat? The comics behind me are for sale, and they will always be for sale. Any comic behind me, and you can find us on Band of Brothers Auction on the 24th of
Well,
this month.
is that a that Miles that you have back there for $85? Was that a reprint? Is that a low grade of the original? Like, what?
Yeah, it's 9.0 second print.
9.0 second print. Okay. That I was like, all right, because my heart was beating. I'm like, why do you got that there for $85? What do we do?
Yeah, well, it's actually worth more than $85, but I got
No, but it's very fair, very fair. That then now those are those USD prices so that people get it right.
Yes, U.S. prices. These are all U.S. prices.
And that Thor, is that the first appearance of Stormbreaker? On the bottom?
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the Stormbreaker plus, so it's 38 and 39.
It's a combo package, people. Combo package.
Combo package.
Hit this man up in the DMs. Hit this man up in his DMs. I love that. By the way, I won the first Stormbreaker from Only Slab. So I was like, yeah.
That's awesome. That's actually that's a really Only Slab. Good for you. That's a good one.
Dude, I was hooting and hollering that day because Chris the Comic Vet won the the thing, and he's like, I'm gonna gift this to Cliff, and I'm like, oh my god. So look forward to that video too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I sell comics 35. I actually have a little shop on flea market on Sundays. I'll be there this Sunday. That's why I'm selling comics. Granted, right. I'm selling more of my personal stuff. You can see a lot of this is from my personal collection. I need money. That's right.
He does need money. Now remember, if you want to make it worth it, because he'll be shipping to Australia, you should really purchase as much as you can. But to make the bang for your buck travel, make it worth it. Make it all happen.
Absolutely.
By the way, I've only done 2 international things. Multiple things I've sent to Canada, and one time I shipped to Dr. Von Hoot.
Australia, right? Madly expensive, yeah.
Well, it came out of the Whatnot fund, right? Mm-hmm. So it was expensive, whatever. But like, I was a nervous wreck because I was like, "This is good, right? Like, I'm shipping comics to a friend. This is fine, right?" And the guy at the counter was like, "Dude, it seems fine." I'm like, "Dude, it seems fine." I don't want to hear, "Dude, it seems fine." So, because like my post office, they tell me right there at the counter. My post office says if they see something they don't like, something's not right. If the weight is off, they tell me on the spot.
America, you got to get your postal system. Like, I don't know what's going on over there, but I've heard you guys got to write down all sorts of things. You got to fill out things. There's all sorts of things to be thinged. I literally write your address on it, and I take it there, and they go, "Is this a gift, or did you sell this?" And I say, "No, it's a gift, of course. I have so many friends in the United States."
You want to know what? No, when we have to go the other way, is this a gift? Did you sell this?
Is it bombs? Is there anything ticking?
Right. What are the contents? And then like, what was it? There's some, and then that you have to pay tax on the item. The other crap that you got to pay tax on the item. I didn't know that. I learned that like 20 years ago trying to send a gift to my grandma.
Yeah. I have to pay tax when it comes. If it depends on if you say it's a gift. I don't think I do. But you have to do. It's weird. So I always say it's a gift when I send it to the States because I don't know if you guys have to pay tax around that shit or not. But I know we do. If you send it to us, we definitely pay tax.
Do you see this?
I buy some sent prop receiver. Nice.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Absolutely, brother.
MCP. Which one's MCP? It's got to be behind you.
Yeah. Masters of the Universe? What are we talking about?
Well, no, MCP. I mean, Motu would be Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Is there a book that starts Marvel Comics Presents #1? That's it.
Oh, that guy up there.
And the other wow, he zoomed in because I didn't see that.
Boom. Mint copy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I took it out of my send to CGC box. No problem, brother.
It's a shame.
But yeah, let's.
He'll be hitting you up in the DMs.
And no problem.
As will I, for different reasons. But I was like, I'm going to be working on a fireman hose calendar. I really think you should be part of it.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I can. I don't know if my body can hold out, but my hose is still good.
But don't worry. I'll come up and handle the modeling. It'll be great.
Nice. I need some abs. Like, if you can do photoshopped abs, that'd be great. That'd be all right.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Or I could just do the uniform and let the uniform do the work.
Oh, lovely. I like a man in uniform.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny? So I wrote to this guy right on his OnlyFans, and he like got a bunch of costumes, and they're all like stuff that like that video game where everybody's like steampunked out. It's very popular, or whatever. He got one of those. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. I was like, but like, where's your Spider-Man? Where's the cop uniform? And he goes, those are tired and played out. I was like, those things get me off, and I will pay you. I was like, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Listen, if it's not the YMCA band, I'm not into it. I need cops and natives and I don't know, all sorts of terrible things. Bikers.
I don't need all of that, but like if I'm going to do some cover recreations, then we should be doing cover recreations. Oh my goodness! All right, with that, it's an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we went a long time today.
We did. It was. I know. I like when we go long, and like.
I like to take my time, like I said. I like to, it's got to be nice. Everybody's got to be happy.
I know. Listen, between you and SPT, my nerd holes are very, very, very satisfied today.
Perfect.
Which is remarkable because it was a hands-off experience. All right. So, anything you want to share before we head out? I think we caught all the many, 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 many comments from this morning.
Yeah, we covered everything. We will be doing a Band of Brothers auction August 24th. We do that once a month. Sunday is church day. I'm at the market, and I do my show from church, or from the market, and we call it Comic Book Church. Watch all your friends, sub up to everybody. This is the last day for Comic Book Community Awards nominations, so if you haven't done it, go do it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Hey, why not? It's
but
not that big.
But if you'd like to, because it is a community show, you're welcome to.
That's right. Exactly. And other than that, I think I'm good, man. I don't know. Go watch K-pop. She's awesome.
Oh my God, always. And what she does with the Kickstarter comic book community is unbelievable, and it's just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
All right. With that, everyone, thank you for watching. Be sure that you have liked and subscribed and all the wonderful magical bells and whistles. Next weekend, with or without my teeth, I'll be coming to you from Terrificon with the 2 teeth that gotta go. I'll be coming to you from Terrificon. So everyone pray for me with the dental surgery and my mom's minor surgery that I'm still worried about. And then I make it through the week because, I, for some reason, a week that I want to be cool and go away and enjoy myself is the week that every freaking thing possible is happening.
Absolute chaos. You got to get them taken out, and oh my God, you're not going to want to go, but you're gonna wait, aren't you? You're gonna go to Terrificon and not get your teeth fixed.
Or I will do it that morning and then show up with like that bandage on the face.
You have to, bro. You have to. I'm telling you.
I made it. I'm like, where's Principal Defense? Where's Black Crown Comics? I'm taking goddamn pictures. I can't get
No pictures, please.
And I'm like, yeah, we're taking pictures because I suffered for you. I drove 2 hours with my face like this for you. Get me in front of that camera.
Amazing.
I'll be over there. Oh my God, I want to see Joe Prado so bad. I love him so much. I'm just gonna give him the biggest hug. He's a fabulous artist. There's so many people I want to see there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself when I see John Jang in person. It's gonna be something else. So
yeah, that's why I want to go to Heroes next year. I want to meet everybody,
man. Right. So that's it. I'm planning for Heroes. So I have set aside roughly $400 for this weekend.
Okay.
And then I'm building my Heroes Con fund separately.
Mhm.
So God willing, I will have enough money and I can ride down with Will or Izzy, depending on the situation. And that should be great. It should be super, super, super great.
That's pretty awesome.
All right. Officially saying goodbye. Thank you, everybody. You've been awesome. Bleeker, thank you for coming. This was absolutely great. I loved
My
it.
pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Peace to everybody.